Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel, here at commaik. My pool renovation project is now entering the critical phase. I can start building the pool walls. Also the components such as the new skimmer, the jets, or the new LED spotlight are now coming into use. Today, I will plan the new pool on the computer and share some insights with you. Provide notes on my decisions. If you want to know what my pool will look like in the future and what to consider regarding the components to pay attention to, then stay tuned. It's about to start. The old pool has been dismantled. I have carefully removed the protective liner and the old, worn-out components, and have also taken out the heavy steel wall that was previously installed. In the last few weeks, I have demolished the massive retaining wall made of reinforced concrete and the construction debris gone. Now I can finally begin with the process of the construction of the pool. I will reuse the side support walls of the reinforced concrete pool. On the west side, construct a new wall. I am building this wall with formwork blocks that are 25 cm thick. These blocks are stacked on top of each other with an offset and reinforced with reinforced concrete. Since I had some stones left over from another project, I have already the wall set up as I envision it. On the east side, I will build a proper staircase. I am also building this staircase with 25 cm thick formwork blocks. On the right side, a bench is to be built in the water at a height of 100 cm. For this, I use formwork blocks with a thickness of 17.5 cm. I still have some those in stock. The wall on the south side currently has an offset. The retaining wall is not in line with the small formwork block wall. Here I will place a narrow formwork block with a thickness of 11.5 cm in front of the existing. Build a wall. From the third row onwards, I will continue building with the 25 cm thick formwork blocks. As you can see, the new pool planning is not that complicated. However, I now need to ensure that the required building materials are ordered in the correct quantity. I measured my excavation site and recorded the data in my sketch. In order to get a better overview, I will edit this data on the computer. For that, I will take you with me to my office. Here I am once again sitting here back at the computer. For the processing of my construction sketch, I use the SketchUp program. The program is available for free and is completely sufficient for my purposes today. I will now transfer the sketch of my excavation pit into the program. This is what the finished 3D model of my new pool looks like. I have drawn the new walls, the stairs, and also the landing, and the new design of the detailed and comprehensive layout, as well as the landing. This way, I can assess the size proportions much better. I have also marked the skimmer, the 2 inlet nozzles, and the underwater spotlight. I will discuss the components a little later in this video, because I calculated how many stones and how much reinforcement steel I need. To keep track of everything, I created a small Excel spreadsheet. With this list, it's off to the building materials dealer and then straight back to the construction pit. Let's take a closer look at the components. The underwater spotlight is examined in detail. Easiest to calculate? The spotlight is installed in a lamp pot. The lamp pot must be bricked in during the construction phase. The light bulb can be replaced at any time since the lamp housing is certified according to PAR 56. In the steel wall pool, the LED spotlight was 85 cm above the ground in the wall. I have had good experiences with that. The pool was well lit. I will therefore maintain this measurement. The calculation of the components for the inlet nozzles and the skimmer is already somewhat more challenging. It is recommended to install one skimmer for every 25 square meters of water surface. The distance to the nearest corner must be at least 50 cm. For a larger surface area or a pool width of more than 3 meters, it is recommended that there will already be 2 skimmers. My pool will have a water surface area of approximately 22 square meters. A second skimmer is therefore not necessarily required, even though I would like to have one. Would incorporate, however, I lack the space for this. The only possible location for installation is this wall on the south side. The wall is approximately 230 meters long, and a part of it is blocked by the new seating platform. Thus, I would only have an area of just under 150 cm available. It is too tight for 2 skimmers. I will therefore use a larger skimmer with a possible water flow of 7.5. Install approximately cubic meters per hour to ensure the necessary suction power of the water. My pump is a SpecMagic 802. The pump comes from the old steel wall pool and will be reused in the new stone pool. With a capacity of 8 cubic meters per hour, the pump fits very well with the skimmer. I will carefully install the new nozzles in the wall using a wall penetration. The wall penetration is built directly into the wall. On the inside I can screw in the nozzles directly. Here is a 2-inch internal thread. This is a standard measurement and is commonly used in various applications. On the outside, I can carefully and securely glue a 50 mm pipe directly in. However, I will connect the flexible hose with a reducer and an adapter to the two. Connect the inch external thread. This way, I can make a replacement later without having to saw through the glued pipe. The opening of the nozzles can be enlarged. A size of 3 cubic meters, 5 cubic meters and 7 cubic meters is available. If I choose the middle option, I will have a total of 10 cubic meters per hour. With my pump capacity of approximately 8 cubic meters in total, overall, it should fit quite well. In principle, the pool water should be completely circulated 3 times a day. My new pool will have a volume of approximately 25 cubic meters. The smallest flow rate is in the skimmer at 7.5 cubic meters. To completely circulate the water, I need 3.5 hours. With 3 circulations per day, the pump would need to run for at least 10.5 hours a day. That fits. By the way, I will link the products used below in the video description. The building materials supplier has delivered the materials and I can now start laying the pool walls. Carefully install the new components. But I'll show you that in the next video, because I'm done for today. If you want to know how my pool construction is progressing, subscribe to my channel and activates the bell, then you won't miss any of my new videos. Give me a like if you enjoyed my video and don't forget to take a look at the description under the video. I am looking forward to your numerous comments. See you soon.